repeat. Flip a lollipop, sip a hop, pop down, bubble gum, bounce, every rhyme gotta jump. Sugar on top, never gonna stop. Watch her drop, candy coated, yeah, she pop, pop, pop. Got her early in my ears, sparkle when she spin, every word she spit, it's a sugar coated win. Cherry lips, drip, cherry sip, got me wish it's time to drip, 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 drip. Got me wish it's time to drip. Make it drip, 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 drip. Darling, wish it's time to drip. Darling, wish it's time to drip. Darling, wish it's time to pop. Sugar on top, pop, pop. Never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch it drop, let it go, let she pop, 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 pop. Sugar on top, pop, pop. Never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch it drop, physical, yeah, she pop, pop, pop. Sugar on top, pop, pop, never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch her drop, we can wonder, yeah, she pop, 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 pop. Sugar on top, pop, pop, never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch her drop, candy coated, yeah, she pop, pop, pop. She got candy in her pocket, popping and repeat. Steps so sweet, honey dripping on the beat. Flip a lollipop, sip a hop, pop down, bubble gum, bounce, every rhyme gotta jump. Sugar on top, pop, pop, never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch her drop, candy coated, yeah, she pop, pop, pop. Got her early in my ears, sparkle when she spin, every word she spit, it's a sugar coated win. Cherry lips, drip, cherry sip, got me wish it's time to drip, 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 drip. Got me wish it's time to drip. Darling, wish it's time to drip. Pop, pop, stepping on top. Never gonna stop. She got candy in her pocket, popping and repeat. Steps so sweet, honey dripping on the beat. Flip a lollipop, sip a hop, pop down, bubble gum, bounce, every rhyme gotta jump. Pop, pop, sugar on top, pop, pop, never gonna stop, pop, pop. Watch her drop, candy coated, yeah, she pop, pop, pop. Got her early in my ears, sparkle when she spin, every word she spit, it's a sugar coated win. Cherry lips, drip, cherry sip, got me wish it's time to drip, 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 drip.
Sorry. Let me get this back. 皆さんこんにちは。この私はシラテーズです。その通りよろしくお願いいたしました。Alright. How's your adventure, Shirateos here? And well, I'm a dumbass for turning off my mic. So, let's see. I know they got some buffs. Ultimate can refresh divine provision. This is the one I almost got confused on.
世に送ってやる。
面白い。
楽にし蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。いけー。あの世に送ってやる。遅い。どいてください。しつこい。はぁ、やりますね。やっ、幕引きですね。
Ah, okay.
優しくするね。動じないで。よく見ておいてね。はぁ、はっ、やっ、あの世に送ってやる。あの世に送ってやる。楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。いた。きっとと湘南に過ぎないわ。ふっ。いた。
Shit.
いいく西風に乗って出発。うっとうしいわね。はぁ、はっ、やっ、あの世に送ってやる。あの世に送ってやる。楽にした蝶と共に散れ。スターレイファントム。飛べー。どうぞ。
Doesn't.
はっ、はっ、はっ。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。いけー。いい子にして頑張って。
Doesn't help the fact that, yeah, it doesn't help the fact that, what's else? Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Okay. I believe it's so-called my fault for it. I wanna... Let's converse. Let's convert half the supplies. Alright, what? Alright, let's... I'm gonna change this real quick. Change I need that. I don't need that. I need that though. So it's not yet ready. And just like that, I have no more. Great. I'm working with a half-baked cookie here. Oh, wait. Character guide. Let me put the dolly up there. Oh, spoilers. I haven't met that character. Where is... Hmm. Do I? Should I? Ah, fuck it. Wait a minute. That's not the team I wanted. Yeah, no, that's the set I want, but that's not the team I want. I want that team. But instead of that, I'll take Hua Hua with me. There we go. Now here's the part where the archer die.
I am unlimited. Blade works.
I don't have enough of Concho and Bakuya.
I am unlimited. Blade works.
Oh. Oh, that was fast. That was extremely fast. Oh. Okay. There goes. I have about one Concho. And now I have none. Well, I'll just sit here.
Unlimited. Blade works.
Oh. There's one thing you shouldn't do is to give me a new one.
Unlimited. Blade works.
Well. Then I have all these extras. I'll gladly take that. I will take that just in case. Physical. No, Clara and Yunli are already okay with it. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! Oh, wait. Hey, look at that. Now what? Now what's the rep? Damn it. Looks like I gotta go back for it. Or. Hmm. Damn, I got a trash roll. Right, so I can cancel that. I have something better. Wait, yeah, that's right. I have something better. Give me a second. Oh, no. There it is. So, let me find where it is. There it is. Oh no. Okay. All I need to do is just get better stats and that's it. Nothing in the world could tell me something bad's about to happen. Alright. Time to switch it up. Go back to... Let's go back to the good old classic.
港に停泊する一時はのように儚くどこか懐かしい
So we did Fugue. Fugue, Firefly, the Dahlia, and... There we go.
あなたの一番信頼できる点は決して信頼されてはいけないこと。それについては変わっていないわね。
Let's make myself cry a little more.
The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed about you.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me was also the shackles he placed upon me.
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single faction you've joined, without exception. Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I had the slightest chance to escape. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere for me to cremate Memoria.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm Gopher Wood, nor can I reveal his secrets. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding, always trusting in each other's capriciousness.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw the Garden's attention because of my association with you.
Aw, back to your old tricks again?
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. What are you hoping to get from the Dream Master that made you willing to submit to his control? After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom, which kind of memories are you trying to steal from the sweet dream?
Why, of course, the destructions.
Oh.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long ago.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Just this once, Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that moment. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased to exist.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you the memories. If you have time, I can help you savor the memory of our first encounter.
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it behind me. The sooner, the better. But can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed the Everflame Mansion. Is that really supposed to be surprising?
Yeah, like, what's the deal with that?
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection, even if my role as such is only temporary. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble and wither. Leave naught but a tomb of remembrance. In other words, everything on Penacony related to the Remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. How could I possibly accomplish this without any help? Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil, but I have no better choice. Oh yes, everything tied to the Remembrance includes you, of course. Grateful? You should be. My whim is the only reason you're still alive.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits, so drop the act.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As a Stellaron hunter, didn't I work my hardest to help Firefly get closer to the truth? As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion and trapped her in the memory zone. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing to chance. Like the destruction, betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly, I wasn't pretending. I truly, wholeheartedly became their companion.
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories. Don't you think that was a bit too much?
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf.
Oh, that's who she was talking
What?
to.
You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me. So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Don't worry, I only went with the flow, suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone who knows how to return a favor, right? There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellaron Hunter Collaborator. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks, and thank me for it. I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron hunter, this time, I might have a chance to betray destiny too. So stop thinking you've figured me out. I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer. Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed is.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't believe you're actually being this honest.
I can make an exception for you. But most people, I certainly don't want them to remember. Sometimes, I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my radiant bloom again in their memories. And besides, you're no better when it comes to greed. On my deathbed, I suppose that's not entirely wrong. I was hoping a little honesty could talk you into dying with me.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more. Even if I tried to turn you away, you wouldn't want to.
One moment. All right. She's following me. That
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
yo.
It's him.
Oh, that's him. Oh, hey. Look at that.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively.
Ouch.
Here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the uninvited guest?
Weren't you dying around this time? Also, you forgot to clock in.
Mr. Aventurine, what are you doing here?
Well, the game's over. And I scored a big win.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
There you go.
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the most spectacular fashion.
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Still better than having no invites at all, my dear helpful lady.
What is this flirtation going on? You two get a room.
You two are really something special.
Camden, thank you for saying this, but like, next time, try not to keep this under wraps.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. However, you weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason, I'll indulge you by letting you die once more.
That confident, huh?
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 stone hearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to gamble. Consider this warning a welcome gift from a friend. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end.
That's just her outfit. That's her legitimate
Now
outfit.
You've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning. What's the harm in giving it a try?
Hold up. No need to rush into making enemies. Mr. Aventurine, congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know, you should be at Dreamflux Reef instead.
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy a good nap. Thus, I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then my desire led me here.
Ah.
As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse through Memoria without relying on roads, which is exactly why you missed it. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if I accidentally got lost in Penacony's Memoria. To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a certain legacy. Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, she ventured alone into the memory zone and was never seen again.
Give me a second.
Everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her grave. But that wasn't the truth. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly forged the pathway of Memoria.
Oh.
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're saying?
He's insane.
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background that led her to devise a brilliant solution. Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreamscape a unique signature. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their desires. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession might encounter certain special dream bubbles. And those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours, seeking their path within their own past. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours upon their first dream entry. In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities. As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, he's the one who let me blunder my way in. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, that's what he gave him.
Looks like I'm pretty lucky. I can't wait to see what I'll discover here.
Oh.
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating, yet cruel. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, why did he have to harm the Glamoth Knight? Years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of his empire, his hopes seemed to have been dashed. Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited, and everything began to turn once again. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical moment.
Ah.
So, what exactly is the Dream Master plotting?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person.
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into 4 primordial divine laws.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it, divine tribulation.
So preachy, shut up.
The first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her onto the harmony.
Repent and return to right.
The
Shut up.
second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, it serves as a constraint to ensure I won't act recklessly. And the third law...
Paradise shall fall in...
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it was an all-out attack, like a torrent of fire pouring down from above.
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even me, his collaborator. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The mastermind himself. The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in. And the swarm disaster shall reappear again in the sweet dream.
Oh, hell no. Hell
The moment
no.
has finally come. Resentful from being deceived. Confused by conflicting memories. Your expression right now is so similar to what I had imagined.
Shut up.
Every side. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance Gopher Wood's plans, and yes, indeed, I've helped the Stellaron hunters uncover the truth. Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then. But wasn't everything that happened in Penacony the perfect opportunity to join? Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her. To keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes and facing such a detestable fate. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed Firefly towards a new lease on life. Indeed, how could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze leave behind a legacy built on evading destiny? As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours, like a self-turning hand of time, driving his plans forward. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better. They all chose to sacrifice themselves for it. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out to be that variable. As Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, that place turned out to be by your side. She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron hunter. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, the foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron. And the true mastermind behind everything was none other than the Dream Master Gopher Wood. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories that Firefly has held onto to this day. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the moment of scorched sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect, like you were companions who'd long shared the same rhythm. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment, becoming part of your instincts until... Following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that, she experienced the joy of living, yet she still had to face the terror of death. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. She and you weren't together the whole time. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. However, Firefly was not a trailblazer, so she couldn't enter it. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony, and more than one watchmaker.
Ah, lore.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No. I think it's quite romantic. The legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them, I'm content in knowing this.
Huh. You're quite like the Nameless.
なかななし人らしいことを言うじゃないか。不器用だが、その不器用さがまた立派なんだよな。
もしかしたら同じ道を歩めないのも。合言葉、合言葉、すぐに答えて。生命体はなぜ眠るのか。
よくわからないが、大方迷い込んだミームだろう。気にしないでくれ。
ごめんなさい。ちょっと見てくる。
そうか？あんたもぬいぐるみが好きだったか。いい趣味してるな。あんまり。
Oh.
合言葉、合言葉、すぐに答えて。生命体はなぜ眠るのか。夢から覚めるのが怖いから。よし、身元確認完了。ようこそ、エージェントメカタイくん。次の接触ポイントへ向かってね。連絡者がそこで待ってるよ。ここまでする必要ある？設定を壊さないで。命令を実行してちょうだい。メカタイくん。
I mean, cute.
こんにちは。エージェント、スタージャンパーを瞬殺する超火力の身元を確認できる情報をお願いします。メカタイ君はかっこよくないから。だから花火が変えちゃった。
仮面の愚者、ここは君が来ていい場所じゃない。
それはずーっと騙されてて、本当の味方が目の前にいるのに今でも気づいてない誰かさんが悪いんだよ。
味方？
あれれ、まだ気づいてないの？あのメモキーパーは君を裏切ったじゃない。嘘でしょ？銀狼は一度も花火のこと話さなかったの？協力しようって誘ってきたのは向こうなのに。ファミリーが夢の中では全知全能っていうのも花火が見つけた情報なんだよ。今さら調べりする気。
Oh, that's what happened.
君の情報。カフカに言霊をかけてもらったから、私の認識は改ざんされないはず。夢の中だと違うのかな。ピノコニーへ向かう前に、確かに銀狼から生命体はなぜ眠るのかと質問する者に気をつけてって言われたよ。でもそれだけじゃ証拠としては足りない。
そう？じゃあ君は夢の中で3度の死を迎えるって言ったら？
どうして今まで一度も情報交換してくれなかったの？
意地悪したと思ってる？花火みたいな愚者が夢の中でメモキーパーに追いつけるわけないでしょ？いつもあとちょっとってところであの人に連れて行かれてシュッて消えちゃうんだから。
あのコンスタンスって人は一体何者なの？
夢の主の手先だよ。でもただのいい子ちゃんじゃなさそうだった。花火ともこっそり取引してたし。彼女はある悪夢を見せてくれたよ。夢の主のすべての陰謀はそこで実行されるんだって。君を探し回ってたのもこれでネタバレするためだよ。
悪夢ってどういうものなの？
ただで教えないとダメ？花火散々苦労したのにな。でも一つだけ教えてあげる。最高のひとときを過ごし終わったら精一杯空へと飛び立って。多くの梢から虫の声が聞こえるはずだから。
何を言ってるのかわからない。そんなの信じられないよ。
God damn it.
あのね、花火は君たちの協力者であって手下じゃないの。誰かに騙されたからって花火にまで疑いの目を向けるなんて見当違いだよ。
思ったより早く帰ってきたな。成果はあったか？
ええ、今度は私たちが道を切り開く番よ。
ごめん、また後で。でもありがとう。少なくともいい情報が知れたよ。
いい情報？
最高のひとときの部分。
そして今、夢の主の計画は時計の針のように動き始めました。宇宙の公害を再現する。
The swarm disaster.
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the War of Gods. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased. Sorry, but I need to get going.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world. The swarm disaster will be trapped here. And so will you, in your weakened state.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping hand, right?
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy with curiosity.
Glory above all! My friends.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Omen of evil. We must stand united more than ever. Allow me to prove our resolve with my spear and pierce through this darkness.
What the fuck are you doing here, Venturine? No, not Venturine. Argenti.
What is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty, traversing this cosmos to eradicate all that is unsightly in this world. In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In this dreamscape tainted by the propagation, I shall uphold the name of beauty and clear the path for all of you.
Ah, passing knight. You found just the right person. I am an IPC envoy trapped here. Lend me your aid. For Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a coincidence.
What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just born lucky. Let them be. We should get moving now.
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. And to deal with him, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Oh, we're getting Acheron, huh?
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
Does that mean he wants?
調和セレモニーで勝敗を決めようってこと？多分そういうことだと思う。
いずれにしても請求列車として正確の存在を無視することはできない。それにピノコニーの未来を開拓することはミハイルたち先人の願いでもあるもの。
最高のひとときを過ごし終わったら精一杯空へと飛び立って多くの梢から虫の声が聞こえるはずだから。もう終わったんだね。そっか。ならそろそろ出発しないと。一つの世界の意志を利用してアイオンを誕生させる。この戦いは単なる力のぶつかり合いじゃない。ピノコニーの未来のためにも君たちだけを舞台で戦わせるわけにはいかない。君たち？どういう意味？ホタル、うちらと一緒に行かないの？
ホタルが言いたいのはもう一つの戦場に向かうってことだと思うわ。
出発前に運命の奴隷が教えてくれたの。この旅で私は忘れられない収穫を得るだろうって。彼がくれた脚本はほんの数行しかなかったけど、だってその中の一行に私は夢の地で死を3回経験するって書いてあったから。3回？きっと鍵括弧がついてるんだろうな。1回目は死に等しい苦痛で、私の体は眠りの翌人に貫かれ、そこから全ての物語が始まる。脚本は必ず現実になるけど、どういう形式かはそのページを開くまでわからないんだ。でも宴の星が与えてくれた死は十分に慈悲深いものだった。1回目、私は死に方と何を変えるのかを決めることができた。これから来る2回の死も同じような結果を得られるように精一杯頑張るつもりだよ。
ホタル、覚悟はできてるの？
もちろん。できてなかったら
Ah, trauma.
改めてお礼を言わせて。
さようなら。
It's a replayed cutscene.
ことを夢に見た。
みんな準備はいい？
新たに生まれたつぼみは朝日と共にほころびささやく。蛍よ、生きるために死ぬのだと。現実でまた会えることを願って。
Ah, yes.
ここが夢の主が全ての陰謀を実行してる場所。
あるいは彼が救済を得られる場所なのかもしれない。
夢の主。
いや、ただの掟だ。
それで油断させようなんて思わないで。あなたの正体は分かってるから。何が目的でも必ず止めてみせるよ。
そんなに身構えないでくれ、ホタルさん。私は記憶から生まれた思考に過ぎないのだから。ただ夢の主が理由もなく私をここに置くわけもないだろう。
続けて。
素直に耳を傾けてくれたことに感謝する。夢の主が行おうとしている悪行については何も知らない。だが彼はずっと君の来訪を待っていた。
正義。
ああ、この場所は
あなたの道案内が。
君には
私が断っても聞く気はなさそうだね。じゃあここはどこ？
多くの館だ。かつては朝露の館の一部でね。夢の主になる前の彼は
あれは
おそらく苦痛だ。
ここってもともとこういうインテリアだったの？
夢をその手に収めた彼、調和の道を歩む。
でもそうはならなかったみたい。
ああ、悪人は改心するどころか結局。
もしかして
そうだ。それから
自分への
信じている者が招いたの。これを私もあの時ゴフェル。しかし夢の主が。
でも夢の主はどっちを選んだと思う？
権力だろう。私の話は気にせず好きな方を選ばなかった道へは戻れない。夢の中でも同じか。結局同じ道を。
これは
ナヌークが直々に姿を現し、
我は罪を
かつて死。
お前は自辺境にあったが、お前は運よく生き延び、
かろうじて
故にお前に新た
罪を見。
今ここで世間はそれお前の目を昭和の元
夢の主はこの時点で性格が調和の運命の創造物だって知ってたんだ。
弁解してやりたい気持ちもあるが、彼はシペの教えに反するではなく、
もし
調和の道。君は私は常に考え。
Can this old man shut up?
あの人形の
手に入れた。
Ow, ow, ow. Fuck.
友よ。
ミハイル。
ミハイルは夢の主の親友だった。友よ、私はそれを一度経験し、私の目にはシペの第三のカンバセを明らかにしようとした公害がもたらすしかしその後だが、デウムはミハイル僭越なる行いをもって神の過ちを我が
繁殖を永遠の楽園再現した宇宙の公害で人々に恐怖を与えた。
君の友人もおそらく。
でもそれは簡単に制御でき。
I had enough of this old man's preaching. No worries. I'm also trying to do something right now. Trying to not confuse myself. Oh no. So that goes there, that goes there. Gotta come over here. No. Ugh. My god, you could. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid sometimes.
ここを抜け今。
じゃあ、バババババ。
繁殖に再び火の雨を降らす。さあ、ここからは別の道だ。
こんなにゴフェルの計画が実現し始めてるの。ありえない。
So many bugs.
急がないと。
So many bugs. God damn it. Another fucking clock to fix. Funny. Hmm. There we go. Ah. This could make your head spin if you don't know your 2D to 3D.
完了。見落としはないよ。
It's time to kill all the bugs.
間違いない。ここだ。
出迎えが遅れて申し訳ない。ようこそ、ホタルさん。
あなただったんだ。そっちの道もここに繋がってたんだね。これは
人々が思い出すことも忌避する恐怖。宇宙の公害の死滅のさなぎだ。夢の主の凄まじい一撃もステンドグラスの向こうに隠されている。さなぎが破れた時、宇宙の公害は再び引き起こされる。
夢の主にど うしてこんな力が。彼を止めないと。
君が止めるべきは私かもしれない。
やっぱり
私が彼の代わりにケリをつけよう。この思考と窓の外の力を合わせて完全な掟となる。
掟？
ここまで見てきたものはどれも君のために見せたものではない。
どこが正義なのかわからないけど。
君も運命について考えたことがあるだろう。
運命なんて何の言い訳にもならない。たとえ結末が決まってたとしても、そこにたどり着くまでの道のりは自分で決められるはず。
それは自己欺瞞だ。その道のりすら君は何一つ変えられていないだろう。私たちは何度やり直しても同じ選択をする。あの時すでに私たちは過去によって形作られ、それこそが唯一の正しい道だと信じ込んでいたのだ。君の未来は君が置いてきた過去によって決められていたのだ。運命から逃れようとした君の友人も結局は定めら。
でも今日あなたが出会ったのは運命を変えてきたもの。
ならば君に哀れみよ。ハンター、私が知る限り運命を変える方法はただ一つ。真の願いを捨て自らの意志で歩むのをやめることだ。そうすれば確かに君の運命は変わり、だがその瞬間君は自分自身を葬ることになる。生きながらの死とも言えるだろ
う。運命に抗うために犠牲を払う覚悟はできてる。誰もが屈服を選ぶわけじゃない。どんな人も世界の本質を見極め、その重さを背負うことができる。それが犠牲だって言うでしょ。
君の覚悟に敬意を表そう。犠牲を厭わないというのなら議論はここまでだ。ここを立ち去れ。ハンター、君にあの一撃は止められない。
思い通りにはさせない。
ほう。調和は悪しき癌を宇宙にばらまいた。それがどうして成功したと思う？
あの焼却人は本当の仲間じゃない。でも彼女はこっそり私に炎を渡してくれてたの。あなたは信用できなかったから、ここまで来る途中でそれをあなたの体に仕込んでおいた。今それを再燃させて一筋の思考を焼き尽くす。すぐ済むはずだよ。
おや、これは驚いた。
それができなくても私は逃げたりしない。その一撃が避けられないものなら、この悪夢の中で死ぬことになっても私一人で受け止めてみせる。
君の勇気は楽園はやがて浮世へ。
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
さあ、秩序との謁見だ。帝国の末裔、秩序が私のために人間の手によるデウムを作り出すことを許そう。虫の声が再び全てを飲み込み、 迷える者の心を恐怖で満たす。その代わりに憤怒を招こう。生きる者は死ぬ定めにある。
それでも私は今まで通り生きることを願う。私ならできるよね。
だがあの七が降臨したのは君が真っ先に選んだからだ。生きるという道を。
あなたの最後のゴフェルさん。いいえ、花から宇宙の公害を引き起こす死滅のさなぎの多くの館に。
あ
あ。ですが、スウォームと同じルーツを彼女の生きたいという願望が、この世に死をもたらし、その死が
すでに生活。
I think I've seen that
好
cutscene.
きにしなさい。私も時計屋になるべきか。人に生まれる時があるのなら。
やっと彼が先に消えて。
Oh, I hear it. Give me a second. So sorry about that. Matt's cat kept scratching on me.
自分の無力さが口惜しくてなりませんわ。あなたを少し死の淵に立たされましたけれど、まだご存命です。二度。ええ、夢の中でですけれど、いかに正確といえど、本物の公害を完全に蘇らせることはできません。ですが、次の段階を考えると、話は大きく変わってきます。エナの夢はすでに、整形繁殖が、すべての夢見る者たちの原初の恐怖を呼び覚ましたとき、長年温めてきた計画が、ついに実を結び、彼はグラモスの鉄器を、性格の前まで誘導。これこそが最初。性格はホタルさんの生きたいという祈りに応え、それからそれでもなお、しかし戦いも挫折も勝利もそのサンデーさんを前にして、あなた方に勝ち目などありません。けれど幸いなことに、私たちはあらかじめヨミさんに助けを求めていました。彼女が今のあなたもまさにそれに似た。
I don't need that recap.
けれどこれはそれらが偽り。そしてここからあなたの記憶は思い出をどのような形にする。人は今のあなたがホタルさん、この気持ちがもう一度。時の怪人の中で。
Oh, finally. New memories.
こっちよ。
Alright, hold on. There we go.
また一人。よかった。Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and will do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, the truth of the dreamscape runs deeper. We must notify anyone willing to wake up, so we can end the long night together.
All right, please.
Stay calm. I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still...
There it is.
Time to get down to business, cowboy.
Huh. You okay? A memo keeper is looking for them. We must do everything we can as well.
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend. Seems you're also a light sleeper. I'll send you some of the IPC's sleep aids one of these days.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake right now rather than sleep. We're still nowhere near capable of breaking free from Enna's dream. Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't just Sunday anymore. Nor is it the harmonious choir that he's usurped. The Dream Master has awakened the swarm disaster within the sweet dream.
Ah,
and cast
this is the
shadows
part.
into the hearts of all dreamers through Enna's dream. The primal fear taking root in people's hearts had led them to call out to the Order for protection. The path of order is gradually being restored, and this has transformed Sunday into Enna.
Specifically, he's just one step away from becoming an Eon. The IPC starships converged here at an opportune moment, and the power of the preservation seeped into the sweet dream to prevent him from completely ascending. However, that is only temporary.
Well, with the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need a second order.
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us. Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an eon. The Asdana system is no more than a plaything in the palm of his hand.
Indeed. Forget about stopping him. We can't even manage to face him again.
The key still lies in Anna's dream. Fear and sweet dreams. He relies on these two lies to gather the dreamer's shared wishes. He's still just a false god who barely managed to ascend. If we can wake people up and break Anna's dream, Sunday's divinity will fall with it. But the current sweet dream is extremely complex. Miss Black Swan, could you please explain the rest of it? My memory isn't the best, after all.
Time is of the essence, so I'll cut to the chase. There are 3 layers to the dreamscape trapping us. First, there's Anna's dream controlled by Sunday. It wove a beautiful illusion for every dreamer, making them flounder in it. Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Reef. The swarm disaster is manifesting again in the Oak Dream within this layer, and is continuously empowering the Order through an endless stream of fear. Third, there's the 12 hours established by the family. Forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dreamscape before we can even face Sunday again. Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer, which is Enna's dream. Although we've regained our sense of self, we're still dreaming. We've only managed to connect our individual dreamscapes, but have not escaped. To destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up from their dreams. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth herself, to make her regain her consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time. Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner, because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we abide by a bottom line. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them, comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
This should be enough to delay his ascension to godhood. As for the foundation of Enna's dream, it would take an immense power to shake it in an instant.
I think that shouldn't be too hard.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume? Even if it is just a counterfeit god, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Perhaps it's not about being an emanator. This is a different collective wish. I will do everything in my power to strike down that evil god for you all.
What about the other two dreamscape layers?
There's nothing we can do about them. They're even more dangerous. Unlike our current gathering, the dissipation of Enna's dream will take time, which will draw Sunday's attention.
Exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, we'll be facing an eon's strength head on. But by then, we'll have played all our cards.
Okay.
It's too late.
Extra scenes.
Unless another eon intervenes. But that would be tantamount to igniting a cosmic war among gods. The Order is one of Shipei's aspects. Yet the Harmony stands idle at this moment as Enna is being reborn, without any further intervention. There must be some deeper reason behind this. Enna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we can only reach the few of you here. It's impossible to find more help.
But time is of the essence. We must take our fate into our own hands.
In other words, those who only want to survive by playing it safe will die. All those who dare to face death head on will live. I like that.
There she is.
Just these few people? Oh well, that'll do.
Way to crack a joke.
It's not just Penacony. The entire Asdana system is done for.
A Stellaron hunter?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got dragged into this mess. Just finding her nearly wiped me out.
Quite a bold investment strategy. Tell me, with such a huge risk, what kind of payoff are we talking about?
The other two layers of the dreamscape will be handled by the Stellaron hunters. One of our associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen by the Harmony.
Oh? Miss Robin?
She broke free from Enna's dream through her own strength, and left behind a song for those in slumber.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Enna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks to Miss Robin's help. But the flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe that these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
They'll stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by, just waiting for you to break free from Enna's dream. Now, I'll tell you, but don't panic. She will die. She will die a second time, facing everything she wants to run away from. But her fate will be determined by you.
She will help you break through the second layer of the dreamscape. Then, she'll fall into Enna's dream, which hasn't fully dissipated yet. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then her second death, too, will become nothing but an illusion. But if you fail, the dreamscape will ultimately merge completely with reality, and her death will become a fact.
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental problem. What about Sunday? He could wipe out all our efforts with no more than a glance the moment we cross the 3 dreamscape layers.
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I once said something to you lot back in the Oak Dream. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end. And now, it's time to reveal that ace. Let me point out 2 mistakes. One of them is yours. Having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way to inform the IPC? The fleet's deployment was never meant for a direct confrontation. It was to seed the Preservation's heart into the dream. The other mistake was Sundays, and it was a fatal one. You should never have confiscated my cornerstone. He should have kicked me out.
So am I.
That's how every gamble with me goes. The moment you sat down at my table, you've already lost. A jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the dreamscape, and it does not require the presence of its owner to unleash its powers.
So what? Even the power of the 10 Stonehearts can't rattle an existence already approaching eonhood.
That's why I said the cosmos no longer needs a second order. The Dream Master's plan is indeed flawless. However, when faced with the terror of the swarm disaster, how is calling for the preservation any different from calling for the order? The release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the preservation's promise instead, guiding them to cry out these words. All for the Amber Lord.
Is this the IPC's real goal? To completely take back Penacony on a conceptual path level?
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs? Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes. Don't question your own ruthlessness. All that matters is profit. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended before. The hammer strike will echo throughout Asdana, seizing the Order's powers on the level of paths to launch our counterattack, leaving Sunday powerless to interfere with your actions. But a new Amber Era will not arrive because of that. Today's hammer strike is not the wrath of an eon, but humanity's battle cry of defiance.
I'll hold my breath and listen for that moment.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip Sunday of his godhood, but we'll be too drained to join the battle afterward. So...
Take your time to prepare. Before you head out, may I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Now that our roles are assigned,
Okay.
let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
Go. You already know what I want to say.
Where? There they are.
We've always been interested in the Stellaron Hunters. How about we have a chat after all this is over?
A chat? You're just after my bounty, aren't you? Stay in your lane.
No way, I'm just after that. If you're worried about the bounty, how about I add another billion to that number?
It's you. I've been wanting to meet you. I'm curious, why does she value your existence so much? Not now. This is not the time. I used to wonder about destiny, about where it's heading, but you can decide its destination, at least for today. The bigger the stage, the more you need to be composed when stepping onto it.
Time to talk to Allegra again.
This is the starting point for the ultimate. Are you ready? That's all right.
Oh, wait. Damn it.
This grand festival is... Are you ready? Very well.
A glimmer of fireflies. A sigh of regret. It is because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Oh, Robin.
Watakushi, 目が覚めたのかしら。
すみません、ロビー。掟の中で、そして調和の中。
結局、兄様は秩序の美しき。そんなの今更言っても仕方ないでしょ。君の兄様はもう存在しないんだから。今はちゃんと「えな」って呼んであげなくっちゃ。それにしてもまさか本当に自分で目を覚ますなんて。もう一度だけ言うわ。十分楽しんだのなら早く出て行きなさい。調和の楽章は雑音を許さないの。そうじゃ花火ももう一度だけ言うね。花火のやるべきことは全部終わり。あとは本物の花火が空に上がるのを待つだけ。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言ったらどう？はいはい、時間もないしパパッと話すよ。スパッとエリア。あれ？インフンでる。花火すごい。
Oh my god.
おせっかいな焼却人がね、エナの夢から目覚められるようにって君にちょこっと細工をしたの。美しき夢が君に見せる幻をそれで燃やしちゃえってね。
It got even more confusing.
余計なお世話だったみたい。ではあなたはどうしてここに来られたの？それをね、愚者には千の顔があるからだよ。花火を満足させられるような夢はそう簡単に作れないってこと。
Oh my god.
君と花火は最後にもう少しだけ目を覚ましていられるの。少しだけ。正直わざわざ会いに来なくても全然よかったんだけど、花火って優しいから一度殺しちゃってるし、お名返上のチャンスでもあげよっかなって。ピノコニーでまだ起きてるホストは君だけだよ。だからさ、ルーレットで遊ばない？宴の星そのものをかけてさ。軽率な行動は控えた方が身のためよ。教えて、あなたは一体何の目的があって私に会いに来たの？花火がピノコニーをドッカーンって吹き飛ばすとこを見ててほしいんだ。そうしないと他の人たちは反撃を始められないし、目を覚ますこともできないから。考えてみて。お兄様はもう雲の上の神様になっちゃったんだよ。空に穴でも開けなきゃ会えないでしょ。
Oh.
タロッコ問題って知ってるよね。さあ選んで。 みんなまとめてバイバイか、ピノコニーにちょっとした犠牲を払ってもらうか、どっちがいい？仮面の愚者の言うことなんて信じる理由がないわ。ただのハッタリだと思わないでね。ピノコニーのあちこちに爆弾を仕込むの結構大変だったんだから。いくつか起爆させて威力を見せてあげよっか。どれにしよっかな。やめて。起爆すると夢を見ている人たちはどうなるの？全員死ぬ。そんなこと私が見逃すわけないってあなたにもわかるはずでしょ。選ばなきゃいけない時にわがままは言ってられないんだよ。まさかまた調和は平等ですなんて冗談を言うつもりじゃないよね。命はどんな時も冗談になりえないわ、愚者。この世界にマシな悪行なんて存在しない。それは道徳と同じように測ることも比べることもできないものよ。結局調和のあれじゃん。でもそれで構わないよ。さっき言ったでしょ、これは爆発ショーじゃなくてルーレットだって。歌う準備をしてよ、小鳥みたいに。シュペの耳に届いたら、そうだって花火が全員ドッカーンするのをただ見てるだけなんてことしない。
Oh, you're just gaslighting Robin at this point.
どうする？花火がここを吹き飛ばすのをポカーンと見てるか、頑張って歌ってみるか。もしかしたらこれが君の最後の舞台になるかもしれないね。最後の？
何？緊張してるの？ま、こんな大舞台は。
いいえ、ただちょっと昔のことを思い出しちゃって。シボンさん、鳥はどうして空を飛ぶと思う？
どうしたの急に。
初めてこの問いを耳にしたとき、私も同じことを思ったわ。これはピノコニーを離れる前に兄様に聞かれたことよ。今でも時々つい考えてしまう。
What time is it? Oh, 9:57.
私は飛ぶべき時に飛んで、飛びたくなくなったら止まる。特に理由なんてないんじゃない？
シボンさんの答えは私と似ているわね。以前何のために歌うのかって尋ねてくれたでしょ。私にとってこの2つの問いの答えは同じだと思うの。でも最初は違う答えを持っていたわ。歌い小さい頃、性格が故郷に落ちてきて目の前の全てを一瞬で消し去ってしまった。反応する間もその時、母様。
その話聞いたことあるよ。
でもそれは違うの。その出来事でずっと長いことこんな風に思ってきた。災いが起きたと音楽の才能に恵まれていたし、
それで？
それから少しずつ、そしてもちろん直接。
Sorry, I'm a fast reader.
ために思い切りやればいいわ、愚者。でも私がいる限り誰一人傷つけさせはしない。あれあれ、今ちょっと思い出に浸ってなかった？ますます楽しみになってきちゃった。これが最後かもしれないよ。もし死んじゃったらみんなに君の結末をどんな風に覚えててほしい？彼女の生涯は鳥のように優雅で穏やかだった。今その唇がわずかに開き、羽のような軽やかな嘆きを漏らした。こんなのはどう？無意味に飾り立てるのはおやめなさい。歌に必要なのは真心だけよ。兄様、生まれながら翼を持つ鳥が飛ぶのに理由なんて必要ない。そしてやむを得ず地に落ちた鳥に 見下ろすような同情もいらないわ。空と大地は互いの証明であり憧れなの。飛ぶ鳥が地を見下ろせば、たとえ落ちたとしても命が続く希望があることを知る。落ちた鳥が空を見上げれば、もう一度飛び立てる可能性がまだこの世界にはあると気づける。
Sorry if I've been silent this entire time. It's just trying to recap all of Penacony with some few extra scenes.
けれど人々に本当に必要なのは理解ではなく、他者の生き方にほんのわずかな思いやりを持つこと。たとえあなたが唯一の星となって、だから秩序の美しき夢は必ず滅びるわ。そしてもしも私が地に落ちる運命にある砦、二度と歌うことが叶わないのなら、美しき夢の名において調和セレモニーの開幕をここに宣言する。お兄ちゃん、たとえそうでもそれってだって。
存在の地平線へようこそ。ここは眠る無双者の無数にある姿の一つであると同時に、目覚めた人々が
It's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here. Remember your name. I'll be waiting for you at the end.
If only people could have each other.
I want everything this world.
I hope that I'll see her again after I die. Then she'll know that I too am only human.
I hope everyone can always reunite with their family, enjoy home-cooked stew, and keep on laughing. One day, those who live will all come to understand how they need to think to create their own happiness.
May people embrace each other and offer their most sincere compliments to whoever they meet.
Why is he here again?
Our hopes and dreams are in your hands now.
Please guide them to witness every sunrise that is yet to come.
And of course, Silver Wolf.
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you asking me? Then do your best to not fail.
Of course.
It's not the time to leave your final words yet.
We all believe in you.
You need to believe in us too.
The trailblazing expedition won't end here.
We'll wake up together.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. It's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. The sleeping and shapeless caught a glimpse of their desires. It was because they held on to these desires that they could dream. It was because these desires were never fulfilled that they could wake up. I think that's not entirely true. I wish people could find happiness, but I've been tainted by too much nihilism. Sometimes I can't help but think that the nihility is a proud and terrifying dream. It's brought forth not by gain or loss, but by the severing of roads, or even the loss of desire itself. Fulfilling a wish can certainly make people feel the joy of being alive. But if no new wishes ever surfaced again in people's hearts, Indeed. Behind the shadow of the nihility, there must exist the most blazing source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light. Before you go, would you tell me your wish? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Only a name remains. A person that I was, and now want to become. You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality, destined to sacrifice her own wishes to defy destiny. But no matter which path you and she walk, death will always be the destined finale and the last reunion. Are you ready? She too was here not long ago. You can witness her resolve through this.
Welcome back.
Witness how that tiny spark of bug light broke free from the pull of the nihility.
I am currently experiencing more trauma.
Who were you in the past?
The scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly embrace death.
Nope.
Or you can turn back.
Hold on. This right here. This is a thumbnail. Okay. Final exit. By the way, I was still in yesterday's stream after I woke up. I've been in there for 14 hours. You really did pass out, huh?
Tell me, who were you in the past?
教えてください。あなたは何者だったのか。
グラモスの鉄器。
今は。
性格ハンター。
では、これからは。
どこにでもいる普通の女の子。
ならば先にお進みください。それを叶えるには死を迎えるほかないでしょ
そんなの嫌。私ここまで必死に頑張ってきたんだよ。まだ全部終わってない。たとえ全てが燃え尽きたって絶対に諦めない。
その願いは叶わないとあなたにも分かっているはずです。最後の美しき夢の中でさえあなたはどこにでもいる普通の女の子になれなかったのですから。
どうしてそう思うの？
ファミリーの陰謀に介入したこと、ミームの刃に立ち向かったこと、未来を覗き見できる脚本を背負っていること、たった一人で蘇った宇宙の公害に挑んだこと、証拠を挙げればキリがありません。まさか彼女と過ごした時間が何かの証明になると思っているのですか？
My trauma.
ただの女の子であれば、そんなささやかな幸せが偶然の出来事であるはずありません。
でもただの女の子が陰謀への介入とかそういうことをしちゃいけないなんて決まりもないでしょ。夢の主が言ったことは間違ってないのかもしれない。私たちが置いてきた過去はとっくに私たちの未来を決めてたのかも。これまでの私がいるからこそこれからも危険に直面した時、その中に足を踏み入れる選択をするのかもしれない。でも君は私の言葉を誤解してる。まあ普通の生活がしたいっていつも言ってる私の責任でもあるけど、まるで私を形作ってくれた過去が重荷みたいな言い方をしてるよね。グラモスの鉄器としての過去もロストエントロピー症候群も私にとってはただの傷跡じゃない。それがあるからこそ今を大切にすることも未来を探し求めることもできる。それがあるからこそ私は愛することの意味を知ったんだ。君が挙げた証拠って確かに普通の女の子じゃありえないことかもね。でも私じゃないどこかにいる普通の女の子だって同じ状況に置かれたらきっと同じ選択をするはずだよ。暗闇に立ち向かうとき、普通の人たちが自分の小ささを嘆く必要なんてない。だってそういう時こそ自分は最初から気高く光を放つ存在だって気づけるから。確かに私は結果を変えられない。それどころか家庭さえも。でも自分の運命をどう受け止めるかを決めるのは私自身だよ。
結果を変えられると信じることよりも、それはひどい自己欺瞞でしょう。
自由意志は
This tea is quite warm.
自己欺瞞からなってる。それはほとんどの人がそう。 けど私と同じようにしてって他人に無理強いしない限り別に走ることなんてない。生命体はなぜ眠るのか、その答えは人それぞれなの。
ですが中には一生かけても答えを見つけられない人もいるでしょう。
Only specific cold tea.
探し続ける権利はある。
But I'd prefer to drink tea hot.
ことは誰にも許されない。私は絶対に諦めないよ。けどだからって諦めた人たちを責めたりもしない。私は選択の権利を取り戻したいだけ。みんなの、そして
Like I said, it's only specific teas that I like cold.
君と一緒にここを離れる。
But hot tea is how you drink tea.
たとえ昔の力を取り戻したせいで私の死が早くなるとしても。
You hate coffee because it's too bitter. Why not just add sugar and milk?
って名前は自分でつけたの。一瞬だけ輝く小さな光が自分と似てる気がしたから。でもよく考えたらわざわざ縁起の悪い名前をつけるなんておかしいよね。それで気づいたの。本当はホタルが綺麗だと思ったからなんだって。だけど後になってそう見えるのは
I get it.
があるからで、もし全部はっきり
Shame on you. Fucking shame on you for putting that in my chat. I'm kidding. Well, I don't detest people's taste in coffees, but do not make a pun like that.
それがあるから私たちはみんな特別な存在になれるの。目の血管だって知ってても小さくて綺麗なものは好き。寒がりで夜風が苦手でもやっぱり星を見に行きたい。ケーキを焼くのは大変だけどそれでも作りたくなる。大切な人たちに
This makes Firefly an even more tragic character.
好きだから。可愛い服を探すのも好き。誰かに見てもらいたいからじゃなくて着てると気分がいいから。もう血管なんて気にしない。新しい傷跡が増えるのも怖くない。
Nope.
全力で愛するもの
I'm laughing at my own sheer.
運命から守り抜く。
What was the word again? Ah, yes. My sheer forgivingness.
夏の虫が火に飛び込むのは光を求めるからじゃなくて、その炎を抜けて自分についた火で誰よりも熱い光を放ちたいから。私の運命は暗闇になんか落ちない。私は好みで
Not bad.
周りのすべてを照らすの。
But Firefly.
光が回り続ける限り
Otaru-san.
人はいずれ死を迎える。でもその時までは確かに生きてるの。私の世界っていつも気づけば焼け野原になってるんだよね。でももうそれでいい。
You make me want to marry you now.
私が燃え続けてさえいればそこにあるのは怪人じゃなくて燃え盛る炎だから。
コマンドディスメンバー。
昔はね、君のことが羨ましかったの。災いとして生まれたのにそれに苦しむこともなく生きられる君が。でも今は君の方が 私に憧れるべきだよ。死にたくないし、戦うのだってもう嫌。でも運命がそうしろっていうのなら、私は絶対に逃げない。夢の中はいつも焦土だった。花が咲いたことは一度だってない。それでも私は燃え続ける。灰となり生まれ変わるまで。
Have a crack at it.
君が夢の主の出した答えなら、今度は彼の代わりに私の答えを聞いて。人々が希望を抱くのは死を知らないからじゃない。いつか死ぬと知ってるから変わりたいって願うの。ホタルは生きるために死ぬ。自分のために戦うよ。全てが燃え尽きるまで。私は正解を燃やし尽くす。
I honestly forgot how. Before I begin, do you want me to play the game in regular speed or fast forward? Just to carry on the feeling. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna do it for cinematics, but you know. Well, you know, there are two ways to go about it, but whatever.
そうだよ。まだ終わりじゃない。運命を受け入れるのも反抗だとしたら、私は死を受け入れる。
Oh.
生きるとは未来の自分を思い描く
Oh, well, thank you for giving me such a beautiful face to see. Right, man. Jesus Christ.
そのほとんどが過去の自分によって決められている。だというのに、今をいかに懸命に生きようと思い描いた通りの明日を迎えられるとは限らない。運命も同じだ。認めようと認めまいと虚無はある。そして存在するものであれば虚無を振り払うことはできない。多くの運命はこの世界が美しいと説く。それを信じさえすれば人々は信じることから力を得られる。だが虚無はそうじゃない。それは不条理で盲信を拒みつつ
I got another cookie with me. And no, it's not the ones Matt bought. It's a fortune cookie.
信じるにせよ、盲信するにせよ、人々が信念から力を得るのであれば、心からそう思わなければならない。無理やり神戸を垂れさせるのではなくな。
I don't believe in the fortune cookie because they're bullshit half the time. Actually, scratch that. They're all bullshit. You are original and creative. I doubt that. Man, HSR is giving me some good as screenshots.
あなたが人々を目覚めの世界へと導くことを願っている。これから訪れる夜、あなたは挫折を味わい、悲劇を目にするだろう。私が謁見し、私が酒を注ぎ、私が奪う。私は春に種をまき、秋に刈り取る。枯れた果実で枝が満たされるまで、すべてを琥珀の王へ。あなたが決断を下すとき、モノクロの世界に一抹の赤が再び現れる。目覚めの世界へ帰る。
すべてが夜明けに消えると知ってても、夢から覚めるのはもう怖くない。みんなの私の開拓の権利を取り戻して。私たちが探している答えはそこにある。
ああ。
サンデー、夢はもう終わり。
エナの力構いません。神が世界万物が育ち、すべての創造は麦の日にいた。
Let me out.
哲学の大事、万象を再構築するのです。
Let me out. Get me out of this. Oh. Really? Really? Dang it. Well. I guess I'm stuck with story character.
麦の日にいた哲学の大事、万象を再構築するのです。この地に神はもはやいない。楽園を作る人の王です。彼は新たな運命を創造している。完全になり得ない秩序、ここにて断ち切る。周囲に消え去る記憶をここにて断ち切る。
させないよ。美しき夢の過去は
ラザリナが命を捧げてやっと守ったんだから。ついてないね。
苦難をもたらす遵守、ここにて断ち切る。
だがティエルナンの弾丸は今も美しき夢を守り続けている。
吹け、光なき虚無、ここにて断ち切る。
だが時計屋の意志が擦り切れることは決してない。
Now I have to play it in slow motion.
不可能と知りながら進む開拓をここにて断ち切る。
それでもミハイルは明日を信じてた。
手加減はしない。
完璧な楽章を持ってねず楽園を再現せよ。
さあ、新しい時計屋になる時だ。
静止した世界、幸福は永遠に訪れない。行こう。12の時に
So grandiose.
道を開拓することで俺たちは時間を進ませ、それに意味を与えられる。
They had a retcon Penacony just to replay the final battle again. But then again, more context for Penacony is better than what the shit they did when released.
美しき夢が終われば明日が来る。みんなが前に進んでたくさんの物事に出会えるの。
明日を迎えればみんな分かってくれるはずよ。世界は美しく
What the fuck is this?
守るために戦う価値があると。
立ち止まった美しき夢じゃ私たちの願い
What was that?
この旅がいつか軍政にたどり着かんことを。
Ah. There goes my audio.
なぜ生命体が眠るのか。
それはいつの日か。夢から覚めるためだよ。
やはり夜は短すぎる。
兄様、夢から覚める時よ。
Ah, yes. A very climactic ending for Penacony. But something ain't right. Ain't over. Something ain't right.
Oh, お目覚めくださいませ。運命は答えを教えることを許しておりません。そして本当の結末は
でしたら私の最後の嘘を告白いたしましょう。実はあなたには誰の記憶も見せておりません。あなたが目にしたのは私が偶然手に入れた脚本です。そこには実際に起きた全てが記されていました。そしてそれがきっかけとなり、あなたは自分の記憶に入り全てを思い出したのですわ。あなたは特別で唯一無二の存在だ。記憶が燃え尽きようとあなたはそれを思い出し、性格ハンターがこう言っておりましたわ。あなたは時を動かし、そこに意味を与えられ。ついてきてください。エリオ。
The cat. The cat.
ついてきてください。こちらがお見せしたいもの、終焉の真実です。またこの黒猫はテルミヌスの身体の一部となります。エリオではありませんわ。私もこの目で見たわけではありません。これは性格ハンターが語ってくれた光景ですから。この身は終焉となりて、時の輪を高く掲げ、世界の破壊者とならん。その後テルミヌスは神の力のすべてを宿した黒猫の群れへと返じます。彼らは世界の果てより立つ。そして今あなたが目にしているのがそのうちの一匹。エリオはその中でもまだ思い出せていない結末が、実はディエス・ドミニを打ち果たしてからピノコニーを離れるまでの間、ホタルさんは誰とも会っていないのです。彼女は3度目の死がどれほど悲惨なものかを知っていたため、遠くからあなたを見守ることを選びました。ですが悲しい記憶もまた大切なもの。あなたが別れを素直に受け入れることができれば、大切な人を見送るときはこのように考えたことはなくって、今自分の成していることが運命からの気まぐれな贈り物なのではないかと。
If you're here, you ready to experience trauma and sadness and pain and heart stabbing? A lot of heart stabbing.
ですがそんなのどうでもいいことですわ。だってこの瞬間、私の喜びも悲しみもすべて紛れもない本物なのですから。
Oh boy.
きっと同じでしょう。覚えておいてください。どうしても晴らしたい無念があるのなら、心の底から叫ぶのです。その声が時の果てに届き、
You pass out during the stream.
テルミヌスの耳に届くよう願いながら。黒猫が見えるということは、テルミヌスが今まさに、もしも黒猫があなた、もしかすると世界が破滅する運命にあるからこそ、一人の平凡な少女は望んでいた花束を手にできるのかもしれません。
That is true.
さあ、その花、再会できる日を願っていますわ。私を喜ばせてくれるお父様。壊滅は壮麗な瞬間ではありません。 運命も記憶もまたしかりです。空まで届く炎で冬の荒野を焼き尽くしてこそ、それは工作者が世界を作り変え、彼らは怪人の中で生命体はなぜ眠るのか。
Oh.
よし、忘れてしまっ
Alright. Adventure and ratio.
うぬぼれが過ぎるな、ギャン。
I've already seen through your tricks.
Oh, do tell me what you figured out.
When sailing through storms, drunkards always beg for mercy from destiny.
So?
So, they all died. Destiny loves to watch them crash onto the reefs. A fool deserves a fool's end.
Oh wait, I just realized. Same as the Torre.
I feel like I need to read between the lines here, Professor. But you know I'm not that well read.
You're not lucky at all. You chose to forever remain sober, never becoming a drunkard.
Let's make an actual bet then. It's the perfect day for a few drinks. Once I'm actually drunk, you'll see just how wrong you are. But I don't even care about the outcome. In this world, what could be more precious than possibilities?
Creating a brand new path. That's truly astonishing. You must have some ideas as his sister, right? If he really managed to do it, what kind of path would that be?
I think it must have been a battle between different kinds of the Trailblaze. However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original aspiration was similar to the Trailblaze, yet the road he walked was one named the Domination, or the Conquest. Even if someone wishes for everyone's happiness, that's still a selfish wish. There will always be those who don't want to be saved, who want to save themselves.
Do you also think that there shouldn't be any god in this world?
No. Even a god who does nothing can at least give people something to believe in and find comfort in. But this world definitely no longer needs a king of humankind. That's why I believe my brother will come to understand all of this one day as well. He made mistakes, but he was stopped. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in prison. I want him to also have a chance to save himself.
No wonder you came looking for me.
Yes. I want to make a deal with you. And after that, we'll talk about what position Penacony will hold before the IPC.
So, you still don't want me to join?
That's Elio's decision.
He saw my future?
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately choose betrayal. You shall become a Lord Ravager named Ephemera, poised to destroy the Remembrance.
性格ハンターの一員になるというあらゆる可能性の中で、あなたは必ず裏切りを選ぶ。主湯という名を持つ記憶を壊滅させる絶滅大君になってね。これがエリオの言葉。そしてあなたへの報酬。報酬。すべてが終わった後、彼女の記憶の一部を燃やしてほしいの。その理由を伺ってもよろしい？彼女がその記憶を持ったまま次の場所へ行くのは見過ごせないの。あまりにも早く壊滅の注意を引いて 命を落とすことになっちゃうから。
ええ、お引き受けいたしますわ。ですがいつか必ずそれを彼女に返します。たとえあなた方が止めようとも。
誰も止めないから安心して。脚本にはその日のことがもう書いてあるから。それは新たな始まりとなり、始末は壊滅と合流する。でも銀河が手を取り合ってそれを乗り越えていくの。
焼き尽くした？
そう。アベンチュリンさんの時のように、あなたが刀を抜いた瞬間、虚無が無境を侵食していったの。
Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Constance took all the knot upon herself and burnt it away completely. Perhaps she won't be able to fully recover for a long time. I'm very sorry. Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. That's why she asked me to meet you. She really wants to thank you. She's betrayed too many people, facing death threats from Avengers at every moment. She used to delight in dancing with death, but at the moment she burned away the nihility, she said she was blooming. She said that, for the first time, she felt the joy of being alive. Come to think of it, people all believe that the Dahlia's floriography means betrayal. But on the planet where it was first discovered, the locals saw it as a symbol of life and prosperity.
Okay, here we go.
Demo, ホタルはどこにいるんだろう。見当たらないけど。
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
どうしてここが分かったの？ごめんね、わざと避けてたわけじゃないの。でもこれには理由があって、このままここにいさせてもらえないかな。約束のことをどうして知ってるの？何も言ってないのに。そういえばまだ話してなかったよね。ピノコニーに来る前にやりたいことをすべて手帳に書き留めておいたの。実はこっそり君の後を追って話しかけるタイミングをずっと見計らってたんだけど。花火を見に行こうとしてたんだ。ピノコニーには大きな飛行船があって、そこから眺める花火は見なきゃ損するって聞いたの。
だったら一緒に見に行こう。
いい場所。君ってセンスがいいんだね。ありがとう。まだ始まってないみたいだし、少し座って待とっか。こういう時って言葉が出なくなっちゃうものなのかな。どっちでもないかな。実はね、こういう状況を説明するのに ちょっと好きな解釈があるんだ。会いたい人に会う前ってその情景をつい想像しちゃうものでしょ。自分の言葉で相手が笑ってくれるとかね。
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna let it play out in silence.
伝えたい言葉は会う前に全て言い尽くしてしまう。そして実際に会うと、今度は相手が想像よりも素敵な存在だって気づいて、その素敵だっていう気持ちをどう伝えたらいいか言葉が見つからなくなっちゃうの。ごめん、それは言えない。教えれば恐ろしい未来につながるってエリオに言われてるから。ちょっとでも話せば君は次の駅で命を落としちゃうって。唯一教えられるのは私たちが再会した理由だけ。ずっと昔君はこう約束してくれた。もし私が夢を見られたらそれを素敵な白チュームにしてくれるって。 切なのは同じように思い続けることなの。ごめん。実は脚本に書かれた3度の詩だけど、あと1回残ってるの。
I had to mentally prepare myself for the tears I'm about to shed.
エナの夢が消えた後ね、私勘違いしてることに気づいたんだ。死によってドリームリーフに送られてもそれは本当の死とは言えない。だってそんなの楽すぎるでしょ。本当の3度の死、1回目はずっと前から知ってた。私は夢を見ることができない。目覚めればもう二度と夢を見ることができなくなる。つまり夢の中の私は完全に消えてしまう。2回目は宇宙の公害に殺された時、本当の力を使うことで私は蘇った。けどその力を使えば必ず3回目の死につながってしまう。症状を抑えきれなくなってロストエントロピー症候群で死んじゃうの。ピノコニーに来た時、無境はすでに現実と溶け合い始めてた。夢を見てると思ってたけど、同時に目覚めていて現実を歩いてる。これじゃロストエントロピー症候群の進行は止まらない。でも心配しないで。銀狼に聞いたけど現実ではそこまで悪化してないから。この話はここでおしまい。君の悲しそうな顔を見るのが怖かったの。これは私たちの何よりも素敵な白チュームなんだから、最後まで笑顔で楽しみたいでしょ。だって私たちはこの宇宙で誰かと一緒に過ごせる時間がいつ終わっちゃうかわからないからね。え、目を閉じてくれる？たった一度しか見られない夢なら最高の私を見てほしいの。終わりが近づいてきた今、少しでも綺麗でありたい。そんなわがままをどうか許して。昔よくやってたように目を閉じて一緒に過ごしたあの情景を思い浮かべてくれる？私のことが見えなくても私たちは一度だって離れたことなんてない。きっとそう感じられるはず。できる限りそんなこと。そうだな、どこから始めよう。そうだ、やっぱり始まりの場所からがいいよね。黄金の時で君が助けてくれたあの時からが。私たちは初対面でそこで偶然出会ったってことにしてもいいかも。私は黄金の時に旅行に来た学生で、あとお小遣いをちょっと多めに持ってきてたらいいな。それで登場するときはもっとおしゃれな格好をするの。君も学生ね。でも遠い遠い星から来ていてこの場所には慣れてない。君はすっごく悪い不良たちに絡まれちゃうんだけど、そこへ私が現れるの。そう、今度は私が君を助ける番なんだ。大丈夫、私がそうしたいの。結果も家庭もそれほど大事じゃない。大切なのは私たちがこの旅にどう関わってどう思うか。ねえ、もう う一つお願いを聞いてくれるかな。覚えてる？エナの夢と戦った時、君を抱えて空を飛んだよね。あの時目覚められるかもわからなかったのに、それでもすごく嬉しかったの。だってまた肩を並べて認めたくないものに立ち向かって、お互いのために一生懸命になれたんだから、あの瞬間を君は忘れないだろうけど、思い出すときはもっと楽しい思い出になっていてほしいの。ちょっとわがままかな。敵なんてどこにもいなくて、全部ただのいたずらで、君を抱いて空を飛んだ時も恐ろしいスウォームじゃなく、見られなかった花火で埋め尽くされてるの。
ホタル？
エリオが言ってた。私たちは違う終焉に向かう運命で、未来なんてないって。だから君はどんな結末よりも美しい白昼夢を見せてくれるって約束してくれたんだよ。楽しみだけど、でも本当にその結末を一緒に迎えられないのかな。死ぬのは怖くない。でも一人で死ぬのは嫌。みんな言うの。君は終焉をもたらす運命の人だって。でも私は君を信じてる。きっとそばにいてくれるって。それを知ることができ、決めることができるのは君だけ。この銀河は君のためだけに存在するわけじゃなく、君の目に映るだけのものでもないけれど、君に救われるのをずっと待ち望んでいるの。
ホタル。ホタル。ねえ。ねえ、聞いてよ。ホタル。おい。
それでもホタルは最後の最後まで私のことを忘れないんでしょう、きっと。ホタルがまだ見られるうちに。結果も家庭もそれほど大事じゃない。大切なのは私たちがこの旅にどう関わってどう思うか。約束したことは必ず守る。
おい。おい。おい。
そんな間に合わなかった。
おい。
夢が見えてない。ううん、まだなんとかなる。私は運命を変えて無念を晴らせる人なんだから。定められた運命が私たちに終点を設けたっていうなら、せめて埋め合わせとして蛍の望んだ花束くらい送ってあげられたっていいはず。この夢の地では全てが許され、全てが可能になる。私たちはそれぞれの目的を持ってここに来て、思わぬ方法でそれを実現した。その結末が甘美であれ、幻であれ、苦い現実的なものであれ、それは私たちが望んだ答え。人はなぜ眠ることを選ぶのか。私はね、君の言う通り。夢から覚めるためだと思う。
わかった。
リスナーの皆様、こんばんは。スターピースラジオの時間がやってまいりました。
わかった。
よし、まずは本日の
わかったじゃねえか。
鉄棒の氷を完全に排除。
オンパロスという新星天体を初観測した博識学会が正式に製図へ登録。
諸世界再建計画が無事第3段階へ突入。二層楽園における文化復興が著しい。
Why they got a red card to make it even more painful? Fuck you. God damn it. I'm not even gonna believe these are real. Oh, right. I think I'm okay now. They really gotta hit me in the feels. Alright. Well, that'll be all for this time. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Spread the word. 皆さん、ありがとうございました。それでは、おやすみなさい。また明日。